Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And today, we got one of Lucky's last knives I'm reviewing, doing a tabletop review on. Hey, sweetie, that's my Juju. And this one is going to be the Cold Steel 1911. Cold Steel 1911. The specs on it are: the blade is 3 inches long, overall length is 7 inches. The steel is 40-34 stainless steel. The weight is 3.1 ounces. The thickness is 3.4 millimeters. Handle length is 4 inches and is made from nylon and glass fiber. And it gets its name from the 1911 45 semi-auto automatic pistol. All right, let's get into it. I see you, kiddo. I see you. Wanna make the video with Grandpa? Huh? Wanna make the video with me? Okay, sweetie. You can make the video with me. All right. Today is a hot day in California. Or should I say the 916. It is hot here today. The blade is a little bit off center. Just slightly though. It's not rubbing or anything. It's got the liner lock. This is a liner lock knife. And I do have some liner lock, a couple of liner locks, but they're all put away deep into my safe, so I didn't break those out. But I did break out some other knives to compare it to. I see you, sweetie. I see you. What you doing? Let me give Juno some attention here. She wants some attention. She wants to get in the show. That's my girl. Okay. Let me make the video, sweetie. Let me make the video. I know you love Grandpa. I know you love your Grandpa. That's my sweetie. Juno is an awesome companion. All right. Let's take a look at it. Let's take it for a flip. It's a flipper. It's got a nice big flipper too. Well, it's really easy to operate. And the handles, they say that they're nylon and glass fiber. Because it almost has like a Creighton feel, but not quite though. It almost feels like Creighton. And this is the 40-34, huh? Let's see how sharp 40-34 is. All right. Okay, that's sharp. It's cold steel sharp. You always expect cold steel knives to be sharp. And it looks like the original factory edge too. It says 1911 on it. I looked these up at the knife center at 34 bucks. Very affordable. On this side it says cold steel 40, it looks like 40-34. Let me get my magnifying glass. You know, my eyes aren't so great with these old glasses I got. 40-34 stainless steel Taiwan. Cold steel registered trademark. Let's try out the lock and see how that works. Oh yeah, the lock works really well. Just like on my Oyaba Unlimited. It's like the same type of setup. Operates very nice. It looks like it went to center. Maybe the blade's a little bit loose. Let me see. I just got a slight touch to it. Let's see if we can. I know I don't adjust people's knives and stuff like that, but I want to just tighten this one up just a little bit. And this is a T8 to see if I can get it to center out. Because maybe that's what, the only thing that was keeping it in center was that it was not adjusted. Looks like it's center. Okay. So maybe it just needed to be adjusted. Now it doesn't flip as fast though. It's probably because it's running on bushings and not bearings. And so this is, since it's a brand, it's a knife that hasn't been used, it looks like, it needs to be broken in. That's how the bushings are, the bronze phosphor bushings. I'm not sure if it has bushings or not, I'm guessing. Try and look and see what it has. I can't tell. But let's say it does have some sort of bushing system, like bronze phosphor bushings or nylon bushings. You have to use the knife a little bit, and sometimes a little touch of oil inside of it will get it to wear in the right spot, and it'll stay centered. Because right now it's centered. The blade just needed to be tightened up a little bit. Now there's no side to side or anything now. It's good to go. Looks like a pretty cool little knife. Let's bring out something to compare it to. It's a nice little size for an EDC knife. And it fits my hand. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. It's a tight 4-finger grip though. It's not I don't have any extra space on the handle. I'm getting a drink of water here. It's a hot day. It's over 100 degrees today. I just came in from outside. Just came in from a doctor's appointment. I try to find knives that have, blades that are close in length and size, and handles and everything are close in size. This is my Malibu. It's been a long time since I pulled this one out. And let me see what else I got over here. Got my Hogue micro flip. That one's actually smaller. And what else I got over here? How about Swags? Kaiser Swags. And gotta get some VV out here. I forget what this model's called, Civivi. Does it say on it? No. Forget what this model's called. It's one of the newer models. Just came out this year. And of course, I gotta break this one out. The king. The king of the small knives. The 80-20.5. Whatever form you get it in, it's the king. I don't care if it's got Oz 10 or D2 or the new 3V. They're all the kings. To me, I like the 80-20.5s better than any other small knife. Any small knife that I have seen. I haven't seen another small knife that I like better. This is the one that I purchased just because I was just curious about it. But I never carry these because to me they don't meet my safety requirements because it doesn't have a flipper. And so if the plunge lock was to give out, ouch, it's going to hit my fingers. And I'd be cut up. That's the reason why I don't carry knives with weaker locks without flippers. So let's take this one out actually. I want to take that one out. And the ones I do carry are the Cogents and the Conspirators and the other one with the sheep's foot blade. I forget what the name of that one is. But those are the ones I do carry out, the Civivis. Wow. Let's do some measurements. Compare the blade lengths to them. This one has a 3 1/4 inch blade. the Malibu, 3-inch blade, 3-inch blade. This one's 2 and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. 2 and 5/8. This one's 3 inches. Let's compare weights. Let's see which one's the lightest. We'll start off with the new one. .3 ounces, 3 ounces. So we're going to start this one right here. The Malibu, the Protect Malibu, 3.2 ounces. So it's heavier than the 1911, Cold Steel 1911. The Kaiser Swags, 2.6. Now we're getting light. The Hogue Microflip, 2.6. Uh-oh, Swag's got some competition. And my favorite, out of all little knives, 3.6. So how much was this? This one, 3.2. So the Demko 80 20.5 is the heaviest. And even though it's the smallest knife, it actually has the biggest handle. And it's not the smallest knife, should I say, but even though it's a 3-inch blade knife, it has a bigger handle than all these other ones. This one has the handle that feels the most comfortable. What would be the second most comfortable? This one's comfortable too. This one's actually very comfortable too. Okay. And the Microflip, I really only get a 3-finger grip on it. So this one, about a 3-finger grip too. This one I get a full grip. This one, get a full grip. This one has the most comfortable grip. So these two are close in competition as far as the grips are concerned. Absolutely love it. It's very cool. It's not really my thing though, because I'm just not a liner lock person. But I think if you are a liner lock person, this is a cool little knife. And for 34 bucks, you know, that's a good price for, you know, the type of steel that has the German Corrupt 4034 stainless steel. I think that, you know, the 20 to 30, you know, 20 to maybe $40 range, that's okay. That's okay price for, you know, that type of steel. So for the steel and the materials that it comes with, it's okay. I think my first choice though in this price range would be the CJRB. My mind went blank. The one with the recoil lock, the CJRB Krog, because I really like that knife. I mean, it's about the same price. I think I might have paid $34, $37 for it. I know it was under $40. And I do have a couple of other liner locks, the Arroyo, the Artisan Arroyo, and I think that's got like a 3-inch blade or maybe a little bit longer than a 3-inch blade, something like that. I'm trying to think of small knives that I have. But I don't really have, I think that's the only other small line. Oh, the Gobi. The CJRB Gobi, but I think the Gobi has a longer blade than 3 inches. I think it might be more like a 3.25 or 3.5-inch blade or something like that. But that was a nice knife that I had last year that I was checking out. I really liked that one. The Gobi was nice. The Royal was nice too. But neither one of them had the liner lock, which is a really nice feature for if you're having a liner lock. So this I would call this one a fairly safe knife. You know, if you're using the liner lock and you have the flipper. This flipper, though, doesn't feel like it's going to really protect your fingers because there's no finger groove for your hand to fit into. So if this comes undone, let's see what happens. Well, it gives you a warning. I don't know, it'd be okay. Because it's such a tall flipper, I think it's okay. So this one's okay. Not too much flex in the handles either. It's a pretty cool little knife. You see the flex? So it's pretty rigid. It's not like the, what is it called? The 26T oil bun from Cold Steel. I couldn't stand that one. And that had a liner lock too. And it had a style that I really liked, but the knife was crap. I hate to say that about knives, but that one had, it felt like there was no strength in the handle at all. It felt like it was made out of rubber bands. This one feels strong. This one's more rigid than that one. So I would say if you like, little small liner lock knives, I would say this is okay. This is a decent one for the price. And here's the box. You guys take a look at it again. See the specs. On the website, they talk about it, and let me read what they tell you about it. It's a CS20 NPJA 1911 folding knife from Cold Steel. If you're a big fan of the 1911 semi-auto pistol, we think you might also enjoy carrying the light and handy 1911 liner lock folder as an everyday sidekick. Designed to emulate the 1911's iconic grip frame, it is lightning quick to draw and open thanks to its integral flipper. And once deployed, it's super sharp. Its super sharp clip point blade can be made extra safe by engaging its patented secondary safety mechanism. Supplied with a classically checkered Griv-Ex handle. So it's Griv-Ex handle. Griv-Ex handle and ambidextrous stainless steel pocket clip. It's very reasonably priced and sure to be your go-to 1911. Awesome. I think it's a good description of it. And I didn't even think about that. It does look like the grip of a semi-automatic 1911 pistol. The same checkered pattern or whatever. So that I can see what they're talking about when they say they're trying to copy that style. Very cool. It's a decent little knife, Lucky. It's not really my thing, but it's cool. For people who like small liner locks. Let's see how thick the liner is. The leaf spring and the for the lock. .25 millimeters thick. 1.25. Let's see if I show you guys. So it's actually thicker than it looks. Because I think Spyderco likes to use like 1.5 millimeters for their liner locks. Something like that if I remember right. The ones that use the thickest liner locks I've seen was like the Cold Steel Luzon and the Artisan Cutlery. They use thick liner locks on their folders, the ones that are liner locks. Very cool. All right, people. Well, that's about all I got for this one. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Next up, I have one more for Lucky. And for that one, I'm going to have to go digging in my safe. Because it's a really cool knife, and I want to get the ones out that sort of fall into its category. So you guys can probably expect that one tomorrow. And that'll be the last one of Lucky's. I'll be ready to send his knives back to him. But it's been really cool doing Lucky's knives. And as you know, I had to put in an order for the combat knife that he had, the Austrian combat knife, and I got the FM81. He has FM78, but I couldn't find that one. But I did find the FM81, the one with the saw back, and it has come in now. But I'm not going to do a video on it today. Today I'm just going to, sort of kick back after, I do this video. It's been a long day, it's been hot, and just came from the doctors and stuff like that, so it's time for me just to relax a little bit. But tomorrow, I'm gonna do Lucky's Last Knife, and then maybe this weekend I'll do something on the other one, on the combat knife. I know you guys have seen a lot of combat knives from me lately, so I know you're probably not that worried about it. Probably getting tired of seeing combat knives and fixed blades. But hopefully I'll be able to get out this weekend too and do a little bit of wood crafting or whatever. It's supposed to be 106 degrees this weekend, so I probably won't be going fishing. I just want to find a place where I could do some filming, and do some wood crafting stuff. Where I live, I have a little tiny backyard, and my neighbors have dogs, and they bark, and my neighbors are always in the backyard making noise. They have a bunch of kids and stuff. And, happy noises. They're always playing and stuff like that, but it would interfere with the video. That's the reason why you don't see me doing stuff in my backyard. But if it wasn't for that, I would just go get some wood, like a cord of wood or whatever, and do some batoning and wood crafting with that in my backyard. But my backyard's too noisy. We got too many kids that live in my neighborhood. And so I want to get out and hit one of the, I may not go down to the Delta, but we do have some parks and things like that, like along the American River, which is real close to where I live. And I'll probably go down there and find some stuff I can do some wood crafting on. That's sort of my plan. But anyway, peace out. Stiletto. Hope everybody's doing great out there. Peace.